Hey everyone, it's Jeff. I hope you're doing well. So 3 years ago, I posted this video showing the evolution of my singing voice from pre-testosterone to almost 2 years on T. And since then, by far, my most asked question has been, how do I keep my singing voice on testosterone? So today, I'm going to cover my tips and tricks for singing on T. Before we even get started, here's a little disclaimer. Everybody is different, so every body is going to react to testosterone differently. I can't guarantee what's going to happen to you. I can't see the future. I mean, it would be pretty cool if I could, but then again, that would be a lot of pressure, so never mind on that. So number one, I operated under the use it or lose it mentality. Like, honestly, just keep singing. You know, like Finding Nemo with just keep swimming, just keep... but like, instead of swimming, switch it with singing. Right. But number one leads really well into number two, which is work with what you've got. Work with where you're at. So your range is going to be changing, obviously. Testosterone is literally changing your vocal cords. Your vocal cords are lengthening and also increasing in size, and that's how it's lowering your voice. So you might need to transpose things to work with the range that you have at that moment. You might try singing something and it's not in your range anymore, and you could really do damage if you keep pushing it. If something hurts, don't do it, don't push it. Just take things day by day. 3, stay mindful of your breathing. And this is especially important if you're using a binder. Your breath support is really important. That is what sets kind of the foundation of your singing. So if you're using a binder, I would recommend another option of, you know, compression tops or sports bras, layering clothing, anything, so that you're not fully constricted. You need to be able to have the expansion of your diaphragm to support what you're doing. Number 4, stop the comparisons. And I'm guilty of this too, so this is really for me as well. Stop comparing yourself to other people with their transitional journeys. Again, testosterone affects people differently. So someone who has been on testosterone for 2 months might have a lower voice than someone who's been on testosterone for a year. But comparing yourself to that person might make you feel jealous, might make you feel upset that it's not working for you. You need to do your best to accept where you're at personally, to accept what your body is doing. I know for me personally, when I was thinking of starting testosterone, there weren't a lot of musicians who were actually on testosterone and showing how that affected them. And that's why I made all of these videos. That's why I continue to make these videos, because it was a really scary experience for me to be like, my identity as a musician and as someone who sings, what's going to happen with that? Full disclosure, I started as a second soprano, and right now I'm probably at a baritone 1 or a baritone 2. I'm not a tenor, I'm not a bass, I'm still kind of in that middle ground. Something that was scary for me was my vibrato changed. And I was like, what is this? But I've grown to love it, and that's really what I can tell you. Love where you're at. Love that there's still things that you might want to work on or that you might want to change in some way, shape, or form. But it is a process. I think probably around 2 years on T is when my voice really started to settle. And I'm close to 5 years now, and honestly, my range is still getting larger. Like, now I'm feeling more comfortable with expanding my falsetto and trying to go for those higher notes. Because for a while, I was like, I'm just gonna crack. Like, the puberty cracks, those are real. Enjoy them. I think it's fun. I don't know. But your voice is going to continue to change, and it still is changing for me. And I think that's pretty cool. So if you're thinking of starting testosterone, or even if you've been on testosterone for a little bit or a while, I hope that these tricks and tips helped you out. I hope that they eased a little bit of anxiety for you, because again, that's why I make these videos, for the people who, like me, were searching for other singers who were going on testosterone and seeing how that affected them. I love my singing voice. I love sharing music. I love sharing that passion. And I love helping out other people. So if you have more questions, I would be more than happy to answer them. Leave a comment down below if I didn't cover something. And as always, you are valid, you are loved. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I'll see you again next Monday. Bye. Hey everyone, it's me again. Look at this brand new end screen. I'm actually really excited about it. So over there, you can see what I did last week. I did a cover of Goner by 21 Pilots. You can check it out if you want to. But really, I wanted to take this time to say that this Thursday, August 18th, 2016, I will be having surgery. I'm having my total hysterectomy, oophorectomy. So I'm not going to be super active on YouTube. I have some videos that are scheduled to publish each week. So if you want to send me well wishes or just check in and see how I'm doing, you can look at any of these social media links. I'll be more active on those. I hope you have a wonderful week, month, whatever. I don't know how long I'm going to be, I guess, off of YouTube. But I'll see you when I see you.